Welcome to Guide Time, fellas. I'm Jamaal Harris. I'm here today at the Second Bridge Brewing Company in Manchester, owned by my man Stephen White. This is a great place with some great beers. Sit back and relax for about a half hour as we get into some great conversation, get into some great food, and just some good information to kind of empower you fellas to be the great leaders in your community and in your family. So once again, sit back, don't turn that dial as we get the show on the road. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Guide Time. Thanks for tuning in. Now, fellas, the game's about to start in a couple hours, and if you need a go-to pizza spot with some killer pizza, I got the place for you. I'm here with Drew Sassy with the original Pizzeria Da Vinci. Drew, how's it going today?
Doing great, thank you.
Now, you got 7 locations throughout the state. So just for anybody who's living under a rock, tell the people a little bit about the restaurant.
So, we're spread out in the state of Connecticut. There's 6 locations, kind of primarily Middlesex County.
Okay.
And we offer thin crust pizza, salads, calzones, paninis. Certain locations offer different items depending on what's availability.
Cool.
But yeah, we just we cater to kind of to the neighborhood areas.
Yeah.
Where the people we know all the families and such.
Yes, great local spot, and here we got 2 incredibly popular pizza dishes here. What do we have here?
So right here, let's start with this one.
Yeah, this one looks good.
This is our chicken bacon
Smells
ranch.
great.
It kind of started with our grinder.
Okay.
And people wanted the option of having the same flavors without all the bread.
Okay.
So we put it on a pizza, and
nice.
Probably one of the biggest sellers.
Oh man. So what do you get when you taste it? When you bite into this thing, what do you get?
You just get pretty much everything. I mean, the cheese is we use was a cheddar jack cheese. So you have a nice bite of the cheddar. The bacon is a smoky. The chicken's savory, and then the ranch filler. Who doesn't like ranch?
Oh.
So that's very.
Oh, that's gonna be good stuff. What do we have here?
This
Let me know
one
this.
is a sweet chicken chili.
All right. I see some broccoli,
Yep,
some chicken on here.
broccoli,
What we got going on?
onions, peppers, and the chicken's is marinated in a kind of sweet and spicy sauce. Actually, one of our managers invented this and came to light, put it in slices, and now it made the menu. So kudos to him.
Nice. Now, great local spot. So what makes Pizzeria Da Vinci such a great local spot here in the community? Like, what is it about you?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
So, this location in particular, I feel is a lot of the workers are all local.
Okay, nice. Good
We
deal.
support all the schools, anything local. I try to really support them first.
Nice.
I grew up in this town, in this regional district, so it just many years of history here, and my family has owned this pizzeria for many years too.
Nice.
So that did help.
Nice. So you got a great product. You're here locally in the community. I mean, you're a business owner. Tell me, because a lot of people open and closing. What is your secret sauce in maintaining such a great establishment?
Okay, good question. I think one of the main things is to realize how important the customers are. I always tell the employees that I'm not the boss. The customers walking through that door are the boss.
Nice. Okay.
That's kind of how I perceive things. You know, I facilitate things, but without them,
you're not here. Right. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Now, challenges. Like being a business owner, I know it's hard. I'm sure you guys know it as well. What are some of the challenges that you face as a business owner?
Being consistent.
Okay. That's it.
Employees, some staff turnaround sometimes happens with a lot of kids. We start off in high school,
got you.
college,
that makes sense.
and this is just a stepping
Stepping
stone to
stone.
get where they want to be.
Yeah,
So
yeah, got you.
A lot of employees in the past were excellent, and it's sad to see them go.
Right.
Because they're still loyal. I care about them so much.
Right.
And they always come back and say hi and such. But to see them go and flourish their lifestyle, so I understand that.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I have to say it means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, since you're such a local establishment in the community, I mean, watching kids grow, teaching them valuable skills, discipline, time management. I mean, it has to be yes, seeing them grow is tough, but seeing them grow.
Absolutely, and I've seen it.
It's just
a
as
lot.
gratifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the work, training them work ethic that they can take
Yeah.
for the rest of your lives.
Right.
It means a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits. Like, what do you like most about being a business owner?
I like the flexibility of kind of calling the shots. You know,
okay.
You know, and having the ability to rely on the managers and the workers to do a great job and oversee that. And I have to say, it's been great. It's been great. Everybody's good. I appreciate everybody, all the people that worked here, because without them, again, without the customers and the employees, it would be very difficult.
Now, so I'm sure managing a restaurant, managing a business is time consuming. Now, you have a family. How are you managing the work-life balance? I mean, is it difficult? Is it stressful? I mean, you finding it hard? Like, how are you balancing it?
So, since I've been married and had a child, I realized that there's priorities in life. And what I have to do is pretty much put people in the positions here, managers and such, to require them to do their job and oversee it. And then just know that it's okay. Okay. You know, I can't let it get in my mind. When I'm not here, I have to be happily wherever I am. Okay. And just rely, and I'm always there for if they ever need me or what, but it's very important that I separate that. Okay. And I realize that as time has gone on.
Got you.
Very important.
Got you. Okay, now some of the fellas right now watching might own a business, might be thinking about starting a business. Can you give them just a piece of advice about this gratifying thing called entrepreneurship? What would you tell the fellas?
I would say that everything hard takes effort, and nothing in life is going to be easy. Yeah. So there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be hurdles, but if you always have your eye on the prize and never stop focusing on that and just continue working hard and not worry about what people say about you or whatever, just focus on yourself and moving forward, you'll end up in a good result.
Got you. And you can get some great pizza here. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Drew, Pizzeria Da Vinci, thank you so much. Thanks for having us. We'll be right back here with more Guy Time.
Pizzeria Da Vinci is your game day stop for authentic Italian thin crust pizza. Pizzeria Da Vinci uses the highest quality ingredients, so every bite will be your best bite. Need more options? Pizzeria Da Vinci has awesome wings, loaded grinders, and fresh salads. Come dine in or pick up to go. With 7 locations throughout the state, you're not too far from a location near you. Pizzeria Da Vinci, the official pizzeria of Guy Time.
Welcome back to Guy Time. Thanks for tuning in. Now, fellas, I'm pretty excited right now. We're up in Vernon right now, looking legendary, and I'm here at Legendary Looks with the original legendary barber himself, Sean Christie, my man.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Now, you're the barber right now. Now, it's going to be No Shave November here pretty soon. Rocking the pair pretty tight. Now, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
Well, it all started in a small town of Danielson where I was getting my hair cut in high school, skipping class to cut hair, and skipping class to get my hair cut. And then, you know, as I graduated and realized I need to have a dream of what I want to do for my future, so I wanted to take that and carry it on.
Yeah, nice. So you pretty much had the vision of yourself, of what you wanted to be, and you pretty much just chase what you want to do, right?
That's what it is. I mean, I got to chase my dreams.
Now what drove you to do it? I mean, because a lot of guys out there have their dreams, and for some reason or not, they're a little hesitant. But you seem like you were really focused at a young age. So what kind of drove you to be the person you wanted to be?
Well, growing up with no parents, you know, I wanted to make a change for my parents. Or my kids, excuse me. Yeah. And I wanted to make sure that they had a hero or somebody to look up to. So really my drive was for my family, was for my kids, give them something to look up to so they can see somebody pursuing their dreams.
Okay, now,
You the stylish man, man. You looking pretty golden right now.
Thank
You
you.
looking pretty daffy. So what's trending? What's new in the realm of beards and styles? What's going on? What do you suggest I get? First of all, what do you think I should get for myself?
I say you get a little length on there.
All right, little length. All right,
get
all
a
right.
little length.
Okay.
A lot of people are growing their beards out,
All right.
and a lot of people are doing some real nice haircuts on the sides, some tight fades on the sides, and also leaving a lot of length in the top.
Okay.
And that's what seems to be trendy these days, is having a lot of hair on the top and the bottom.
Okay. And so explain to our viewers right now the barber you just did, the cut you just did. Can you explain what that was about?
I gave him a wave cut. I did a #1 with the grain. I gave him a blowout temp fade as well on the tape and in the neck. I like to put his beard nice and thick, and I put a little bit of enhancement in his beard just to make it stand out and look a little fuller as well.
Okay. What is your motto in life? I mean, like, what drives you? What motivates you? I see you got a nice stylish hat here that says "Die a Legend." Like, tell us a little bit about what drives you every day.
Not only, like I said before, is it for my kids, but it's
Right.
about the kids in the community. My community is a big supporter of me, and I am a huge supporter of my community. Whatever small businesses or what have you going on, I'm right there usually in the mix supporting and also donating my time and my haircuts to the community and kids who are less fortunate as well.
Okay. Now, if someone's watching right now trying to get stylish, trying to look as good as you, how do they get in contact with you?
You can contact me through Facebook at
Okay.
Legendary Looks Barbershop.
Gotcha.
On Facebook, you can go through legendarylooksbarbershop.com. Those are usually the most, best ways to get a hold of me in time.
Are you pretty booked up, or you
I'm
got
very booked
you
up.
Are? Okay.
I'm very busy.
Yo, fellas, he is booked up. You better call this man as soon as possible. Don't go throughout November and not see this guy right here. I'm telling you right now. You
Definitely
won't
come
be
get your
disappointed.
beard tightened up.
Sure,
Thank you for your
pleasure.
time.
I appreciate that so
Thank you
much.
very much.
We'll be right back after this. Pizzeria Da Vinci is your game day stop for authentic Italian thin crust pizza. Pizzeria Da Vinci uses the highest quality ingredients, so every bite will be your best bite. Need more options? Pizzeria Da Vinci has awesome wings, loaded grinders, and fresh salads. Come dine in or pick up to go. With 7 locations throughout the state, you're not too far from a location near you. Pizzeria Da Vinci, the official pizzeria of Guy Time. Welcome back to Guy Time. Thanks for tuning in. Now, fellas, what do you think about when I say the word life coach? Did you ever think about getting a life coach but thought, I don't know what that involves, so I'm not gonna bother? Hold that dial. I have someone here for you. I have here with me today Joel Waldron with the Conscious Choice Life Coaching.
Right.
Joel,
Nice to meet you.
thanks for joining the show. Now, this here is a topic that I wanted the guys to know about because it's always important to have someone in your corner, especially when tough times arrive. So just break it down for the fellas. What is a life coach?
A life coach is someone that helps someone
Okay.
who is trying to accomplish something. And it doesn't even matter what it could be: relationship, could be a better job, could be career, could be diet. And the life coach sets about, based on the client's goals, how to set up action steps and keep the client on track to help them accomplish what they're trying to do.
Okay, great. Okay, that makes sense. Now, who do you say is the ideal candidate for a life coach?
It truly, it is anybody that is trying to do something in their lives and they just can't
break it. Okay.
They can't actualize on it. They just can't figure it out. And whether it's being blocked because of whatever, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, great. So someone's watching right now and they pick up the phone and call you and say, Joel, help me out. Be my life coach. What can they expect from you?
Well, the first thing is I would have them come in and meet me, and we'd talk a little bit. I'd find out what it is that they're trying to accomplish and make sure that what they're trying to accomplish is realistic.
Okay. Sometimes they can go a little overboard sometimes?
Exactly.
Okay.
Very much so.
Got you. Okay. Relax, guys, all right?
That's it. I'd also like to make sure that they're willing to do the work, because it is a lot of work to accomplish the things that you're trying to accomplish. They're going to get homework from me that they do in between. I think the most amount of growth is done between sessions.
Okay.
Not while you're sitting there talking and figuring it out. You get homework to go home with and to move you towards your goal.
Nice. Now, have you seen any changes, any testimonies with guys who've gotten the life coach from you?
What have you seen? Like,
Absolutely.
Share some stories. Help these guys feel a little comfortable with calling.
It has gone from everything, and I don't mean to be melodramatic, but it's gone from everybody to guys have not wanted to live anymore.
Wow. Okay.
And, turn that around
to
guys that can't get in a relationship or a long-term relationship or a quality relationship, or guys that are trying to start a new business for themselves, or they feel stuck in their jobs and they just can't figure out why they can't go find a new job. All of those things. I've worked with all of those people and they've all had great success. It's not rocket science.
Okay.
It's a lot of times you're just stuck.
You
have coping mechanisms in place that keep you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish.
Okay.
And so we identify what those are, get them out of the way, give you new action steps to take, and you just accomplish your goal.
Now, are you available? Maybe like, are you 24/7? Are you accessible? Are you easy to talk to? What's your personality like? Some people, wondering, is this kind of like, are you a screaming guy? Are you like a kicking the pants kind of guy? What kind of guy are you?
I got to tell you, got the poster up there. I'm more of a Yoda kind of guy.
Okay.
Calm, cool, collected.
Okay.
But I call you out on your stuff.
Oh,
that's really important.
That's important.
Because most people aren't honest with themselves about what's going on. And so that's my role, is to make sure people are being honest. I'm laid back, easy to get along with, cool as a cucumber kind of thing. People find themselves very comfortable, but personalities are different. You got to make sure that the person you're going to be talking with, you're comfortable with. Whoever they are.
You seem like a very easygoing kind of guy. Seem like somebody that you can kind of talk about and talk to and, get whatever's inside of you out and help this, you seem like you're the type of guy that can help somebody and have a listening ear, which is important to. Let me ask you this. Now, you find men are receptive to life coaching? Or do you feel like sometimes they need a kick in the pants?
Both.
Okay.
It's really both. Guys are receptive to life coaching when they reach a point where they're so frustrated because they can't do what they want to do. And they don't know why. And so you come to somebody like me and I will help you figure out why and then what to do about it. So everybody is willing to be receptive once they reach the place of, I can't do this on my own.
So when they get to that point, that's when you find out, you know what? It's time to call Joel.
That's right.
When it gets there.
That's right. And you can't do something new or achieve something new with the same behaviors and the same approach that you've been using all along.
That's facts.
If it hasn't worked, it's not going to.
That's true.
You may not know what these new approaches are, and that's another reason why you come see a guy like me. Because there's a lot of tactics and strategies you can take.
Got you. Now let me ask you this. How has being a life coach benefited you, like personally, on a personal level? Like, what growth have you seen in your life as being a life coach?
Well, holding other people accountable and making them be honest with themselves.
True.
Boomerangs right back. If you're requiring other people to be honest, you can't be lying to yourself all the time. Or you can't be snowing people all the time. It stays with you. And it requires you to be honest with yourself and not fall for the same coping mechanisms that don't work that other people might be using. So it absolutely helps me.
Nice. All right, the last thing. All right, there's some guys out here watching right now. What would you say to them who might be considering a life coach, or they're at that point and they don't know what to do? What would you say to them about getting a life coach?
I would say, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the downside? Go for a couple of visits, see if it works. You'll know, if you don't know within a couple of visits that you're with the right person and the right approach, then you can leave and very quickly find somebody else. But don't wait. The worst thing is to go through life living a life of quiet desperation.
That's
the worst thing. So don't wait, guys. Just go.
Yes, sir. Guys, if you're at that point, this is the Jedi Man right here. He'll help you out, ease your pains. He'll carve out a plan that will help you get to where you want to go and achieve your goals. Joel, appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this. Guy time.
Pizzeria Da Vinci is your game day stop for authentic Italian thin crust pizza. Pizzeria Da Vinci uses the highest quality ingredients, so so every bite will be your best bite. Need more options? Pizzeria Da Vinci has awesome wings, loaded grinders, and fresh salads. Come dine in or pick up to go. With 7 locations throughout the state, you're not too far from a location near you. Pizzeria Da Vinci, the official pizzeria of Guy Time.
Welcome back to Guy Time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, fellas, it's time for a break. A beer break, that is. And what better place to go than Second Brewery Company with my man, Stephen White. Stephen, how's it going, sir?
It's going well.
Now, I'm excited. I see some great beer in front of me. But before we go into that, tell us a little bit about the business.
Second Bridge Brewing, we opened up a year and 3 months ago.
Okay, fairly new. Okay.
Just something I did as a hobby at home.
All right.
And then decided 3 years ago that we'll open one up.
All right. So you took the initiative to open it up. You say, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
All right. How things are going so far here?
It's really, it's challenging.
Okay.
It's everything that you would ask.
Okay.
But it's challenging.
Okay.
That's for sure. That you're constantly looking to grow and make yourself into what you can get to.
Okay.
And that's our mission.
Right.
You know, personally.
Okay.
So we started real small and try to get up to where we can go.
Okay.
You know.
Now, what does it take to make a really good beer?
Well, every beer is basically hops, yeast,
Right.
grains,
Yep.
and water.
All right.
Right. And then the Belgians might say there's a fifth that's anything goes.
Okay. That one. That sounds pretty good.
Which we see in a lot of different beers,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, you know, so yeah, it really all depends. It all depends on what style and what direction you want to go with your flavor profile.
Okay. Now,
You know?
what are some of when the guys coming here? What are they mostly gravitate to? What's trending right now for beer?
I think IPAs are still
Okay.
a very major part of the beer game.
Okay.
You know,
Sounds good.
and we focus on our IPAs. And I like to give people traditional English beer and a traditional stout and whatnot too, and wit beers and all that. So we really try to cover all the palates.
Okay.
But because, you know, the younger kids that are drinking IPAs and they've kind of only known that,
Yeah.
they need to learn
Something.
you know, new beer. 'Cause
Yeah, of course.
there is new beer and there's tons of flavor, and it doesn't mean that it's just run-of-the-mill, you know, made beer.
Absolutely.
You know, that we find at the package store every day of the week.
Right. Now, these 4 beers here, you make these all in-house?
Yep, we make all our beer in-house.
All right, so what do we have here? Break it down.
Starting from here,
Okay.
we have Citronosphere, which is one of our IPA series of beer.
Okay.
It's a nice Citra Huel melon hop, and then some pineapple puree, and a golden malt bill really for that. So
Sweet. Nice. Okay, perfect. What's the next one?
the next one is my personal Guinness. So it's Orville's Oatmeal Stout.
Nice.
So it's just a classic oatmeal stout, nice and smooth, a little creamy, maybe a little chocolate, a little roast. It's a nice beer.
Oh, I do taste the chocolate in there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's a great beer.
Second, let me get one.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. What's the next one? Go ahead.
And the next one, now, so this is an ordinary bitter, which
Okay.
is kind of a predecessor of the IPA.
All right.
From England and whatnot. So
Yeah.
it's a nice beer. It's got a little bite to it, nice little malt character, kind of breadiness with the yeast. Yeah, simple beer.
Nice.
Simple beer.
Nice and clean. Nice and
Yeah.
clean beer. All right, and the last one here.
And the last one is
Yeah.
a wheat beer. So that's just a white wheat beer.
Okay.
German style. Nice mouthfeel that you're gonna get off of it. Almost a banana note
Yeah.
to it, but not purely like a Hefeweizen would be. So it's more just kind of a wit, you know. And orange peel and coriander also in that particular beer.
Nice.
In the whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah.
So these are the top 4.
These are some of them. I mean, the
Okay.
cool thing about us is that we're a really small system, and we're upgrading to a larger one right now.
All right,
but,
nice.
But our small system, we really only give you maybe 3 beers a month that we keep making, and then all the rest are constantly changing pallets.
Nice.
So we've done like Flanders Red style that might be a little Horse Barn Funk and tart and whatever. Then tart beers that we've done, high alcohol stouts, and you know, for me, it's build a giant portfolio. So as we get into our bigger systems, we'll make the ones that we truly like.
Yeah, nice,
you know?
nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of a rotating tap list at the bridge constantly. So when we start canning and sending kegs out to restaurants, at that point, there'll be the staple beers that we know and we like. Nice. But people want something new all the time.
I mean, that's what I think.
And that's what we try to give.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to a place when I'm drinking the same thing every day.
Every time. Every time you go there, you don't want to see the same thing.
You want to drink something new. I mean, everybody, get out your couch, drive down here, and try this new beer. I mean, this stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, for those, I don't know why, but for some reason, if those out there that haven't been here yet, what can they expect when they walk through the doors?
I think you're gonna get an immediate, not like every other brewery.
Okay. Which is good.
Which is cool. I mean, we're in the oldest timber frame mill in Connecticut, so it naturally presented itself like kind of an English pub feel for us. So real easy for me to go down that road, which I love a lot of that beer anyways. Yeah. So it has worked out like that, along with our soccer that we do every week, Saturday and Sunday mornings. With the English Premier League. So it just works out. I think they love the fact when they come in that front door, they got to come down.
Yeah,
you know, a little.
Something like,
so it's got
like
that
a getaway feel-ish almost kind of going on.
Yeah,
which I kind of love. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely. This is great. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us here. This beer is amazing. I'm going to drink all 4 of these, by the way. So if you want some, you got to come down here to see my man Steven. He'll be here. Watching soccer, but come by here, have
anytime,
a drink.
Anytime.
And he'll take care of you.
Wednesday to Sunday, we're open.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back after this. Sky Time.
Cheers.
What a great first episode. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in. I'd like to thank all my guests on the show. You guys were awesome. Please, fellas, if you have any questions at all, you can contact me at guytimetvct@gmail.com. That's guytimetvct@gmail.com. It's been a great first episode. Love to see you again next week. Until next time, God bless. We're out.